How has progress been with Messenger camera? How frequently are people using this, and are you seeing it changing the behavior of people at all?
Yeah, slowly but surely what we're seeing is that people are using it more and more as conversation starters. As you've seen, we have this little shutter button that's in the inbox that we can decorate with, like, Australia Day or Valentine's Day. So Valentine's Day was another super successful day where people use those frames to wish their loved ones a happy Valentine's Day in a much more expressive and visual way than they would before.
So you're saying that you see these as starting conversations, so people send one of these photos first, and then that leads to a longer text conversation afterwards?
Correct.
Well, you can say an image is worth 1,000 words, but if you can add just a little bit more to it, it can mean a lot more. A photo just of myself making a face can capture some emotion, but I can really clarify and add to it if I can add some text, if I can add some stickers, if I can somehow change my face to magnify what that emotion is that I'm trying to get across.
Where do you draw inspiration from when you're building these kind of products?
I think we can see a lot of what our friends are doing and using, that they're posting to Facebook, that they're sharing with us in Messenger. We get to go talk to a lot of people in a lot of different countries to see how they want to communicate and how they want to express themselves. So we're paying attention to a lot of what the people who use our products do and want, and trying to find ways to meet them.
So one of my favorite parts of the Messenger camera stuff is the ability to not just add filters that refer to location or strict stickers, but instead that there's these whole frames that let you say things or answer questions or pose questions to people like, what are you up to, or do you want to hang out? Tell me a little bit about using those features and where that came from.
Well, we really wanted to help people express exactly what they wanted to. Within a messaging context, we can't tell someone, hey, you need to say this, or you need to capture a photo that looks like this. We know that we needed to be a lot more freeform and say, hey, this is the specific thing I'm trying to say because it's part of a message. It's something I'm trying to communicate that's very specific. So one of the things that people are using a lot now is when you just type text, we give you like a couple dozen ways to make that text look way better on top of your photo.
I think of AOL Instant Messenger and ICQ as being some of these original things that inspired what we think of as messaging today. Who do you see as having started some of the more modern efforts around visual communication?
Well, it's funny that you talk about AOL Instant Messenger, because that's actually inspired some of the stuff that we've been doing recently. But in terms of visual communication, there's lots of great tools out there. Instagram's a great one. Facebook's frankly had a really long history of building ways to share photos and videos with each other. And we've been learning a lot from the stuff we've been doing all across Facebook.